Yo, welcome back to Danganronpa. Oh my god, this time without waiting for months. We are still in the class trial and let's just continue.
Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the 3rd floor.
Right, we were in a recap about what happened last time when we were under the floor after Hifumi's dead body just vanished.
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
Oh, we're talking about Celeste.
And when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Tell me. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Why can't he just do the minigame of like putting together the puzzle because he's basically doing it already? Ah! Huh?
And what was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been...
Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is back, come on, we have to go back.
It was to get us to divide into 2 groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
Smart, wow, you figured it out.
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Then why don't we split into 2 groups?
I'll lead the hunting party, that seems much more interesting.
Very well, then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on.
Ah!
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it?
Oh.
It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Well, maybe she just stubbed her toe.
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered.
Yeah, because what else would you expect if you would find something like this? Come on.
You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big act.
Yep.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kinda sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Oh, come on. She's still playing her cards.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
And I have to find out what it was, right?
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I wish I could remember, but it's been like 3 days since I played it,
I'm
or
talking
longer.
about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
No, wait, it's been like a whole week.
They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
Oh! Yeah, but come on, that's a reach in this I gotta get angry with the game again. Because if you normally would say something like this in a situation, it could just be a slip-up as she is referring to all these guys, like the people who died in the previous cases, meaning the killing game as a whole and not this chapter.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
I want to put it like that so badly.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto.
I'm seriously so pissed off by these minor details now. that it's just taken away the whole fun of the game for me. I'm like this close to just quitting Danganronpa if I wouldn't have, seen all these games before and had like a obsession with the characters years ago.
Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office.
Not these characters though, the first game is mid.
Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Byaku said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. But what is he alluding to? Oh no! I hate everything. But the music is funky.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here.
I don't know what I'm doing.
We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
When she said that she should only have known about Hifumi stuff. That might what's so strange about what she said is
All
that's
I said was,
those guys.
they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be positively. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those.
Stop it right here with the bullshit. Why are you speaking in plural?
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died.
Why did they have to make a minigame out of this? I thought it was perfectly clear what she was meaning by that and what we were trying to get
When
at.
she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys?
That's just how people talk. I be saying y'all while talking about myself. I don't know, man.
Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations.
I don't have such thing as imagination. Only taxes and facts in my head.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
Fake.
How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
I don't know.
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on. And then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
But did she fit into the suit though?
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit.
Yeah, maybe no one was inside the suit.
Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer.
And how do you know?
In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away.
Staged bullshit.
If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Photoshop.
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations? If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is Hifumi and the suspect are dancing, Hifumi and the suspect are drinking. Hifumi is dragging the suspect away. But it doesn't look like that.
I got it!
How?
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around.
She's trying to do like a piggyback ride or something, I guess.
And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing.
Why are you laughing? That's like already giving it away.
It's utterly impossible.
Whatever you say, I guess.
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Uh-huh, and why so? Tell me, state me the facts, please.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Kyoko has spoken.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. But is that really possible? Make your argument. I missed the rhythm game, can't believe I'm saying
You dressed
this.
me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Sorry. Sorry! Time to go, game over again, I
Dressed
guess.
me up in that suit after I passed. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry. You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that. Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
If I remember right, Hina said, she said that she couldn't bend at the waist.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out!
What does that have to do with
Draped me
anything?
across Hifumi and had him carry my weight!
Oh. I'm sorry.
Shoot!
I gotta get my head in the game. That was fast. Yasuhiro's message. What is that even? I don't even know what my original truth bullets are for. Yasuhiro's message. What could that be? Yeah.
To give up yet.
I know. I gotta play the game, even if I don't want to. Let me skip now, please. Thank you. Danganronpa, I don't like you sometimes. Oh, I can pick one. Let me look through them.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is if the person inside the suit was unconscious. There's no way they could stand up straight.
Ha!
No, that's wrong.
I don't know what it means, but I got it apparently. I guess. Stay hydrated.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that.
Why?
Because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
I don't know.
Still, they can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's right!
Oh.
They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Oh no, she's gonna snap. Nothing good ever happens when anime characters laugh like that.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Yeah, she looks totally healthy.
Celeste? Clearly! You want to cram me into your little guilty box? Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Hey Fumi, who was it who attacked you? Now they're bringing this up? Now? But in the whole Hifumi wasn't dead debate, they had just forgotten that the seed existed. I'm losing my mind, literally. Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right, I remember that name. Yes, Yasuhiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
Why does she sound so polite all of a sudden? It doesn't...
In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Right! But my name isn't really Yasuhiro! It's actually Taro!
What?
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
Suddenly, my name is Günther.
He did say Yasuhiro. But are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Oh, I remember something. Didn't Kyoko say something about one of the e-handbooks being important in this case? I think I know in which direction we're heading now.
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
He said for serious a lot. He said people's last names. He gave everyone a nickname. I never paid attention, to be honest. Why would I pay attention?
I got it! That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example.
Okay, that's true.
So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
That's not how you pronounce that name, but slay, I guess.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal.
We don't know Celeste's last name.
But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
She's the only person here who only has one name.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But even if so, why would he know her last name if her last name was Yasuhiro? That's reaching again! Oh, how can we make this more mysterious?
The name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
No, wait, we do know her full name. Celestia Ludenberg. Why have I forgotten?
What did you just say?
But the game only says Celeste because she said, oh, just call me Celeste, I guess.
To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit! Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you?
Right now, yeah.
Well, do I?
Pretty much losing right now. Jesus, this sprite could straight be out of Euphoria. That one dull scene at that.
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Fine. Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Celeste still won't give up, so then I have to do something to make her accept it. Oh yeah, this game is gonna... Oh, why this one again? E-handbook. Yeah, show me your e-handbook. Show me your LinkedIn and your Facebook profile.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name...
Oh.
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is... Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
Why does everyone just, like, you know,
pretending.
already
It's
be
the
like,
truth.
oh, this is not your real
And
name. Maybe it is her
you
real
have
name.
no way to contradict me. That's the only truth there is!
Yeah, Kyoko mentioned it, something that shows the owner's real name, I know.
Fumi was trying to... He wanted us to know the killer. If there's one person...
It would have to be you, Celeste.
How many times?
I mean, maybe she's just German. That could also be
I'm not pretending.
Ludenberg,
And since
you know.
you have no way to contradict me, that's the only truth there is! Moron!
I thought there was gonna be another one after this. Okay. I know which one I have to do.
If Fumi was trying... He wanted us to know the killer. If there's one person...
It would
He
have
had
to
the
be you,
book.
Celeste.
How many times? Celestia Ludenberg, God!
How long do you plan to go?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me...
Okay, I still got it. Ha. Bullshit. Dun 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 dun.
That's it! The handbook!
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
Shouldn't it be against the rules to, like, give yourself a false name? Oh, I don't know how strict Monokuma is with that.
This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. No, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything.
Your passport, hand it over.
That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
Good talk.
An invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Olaf.
Celeste,
Huh.
can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it.
Oh yeah, give me the
Let me
game.
go over the case again.
Oh
from the
no!
beginning,
Not this
and shed
one.
light on all your crimes, and that'll bring everything to an end.
Not this one. I want to have the panic action talk battle to let out my frustration. Ah, Jesus. Okay. There's a cute picture. There's Celestia. There's a lady in a hat and a dinosaur. Oh, that's just a figure. Okay, what does it say? In this case, how did the killer recruit their accomplice? Was it seduction? Oh god, I don't hope it is. Why is the naked poster here again? What does it say if I click on it? I don't know. Okay. Act 2. What time did the killers call the victim to the rec room? Okay, they attacked him. Who was it that the killer summoned first? Yasuhiro. They knocked him out and stuffed him in a robot justice suit to falsify their evidence. And they used a certain item to do it. A pin poke ball, or what's it called? It's been a while since another game has happened. Wait. Come back here. This one maybe. Is it? I don't know. Oh man. Shot football, that's the word I was looking for. What time is Taco supposed to head to the equipment room? Give me the wristwatch. Bam! Super Saiyan mode activated. Just hammer that was used to kill Taco. What number was it? How am I supposed to know? You think I remembered? Oh, just time before, I think. In the library, Ifumi used something to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. Is it the camera? Nurse's office. Which Justice Hammer was in the nurse's office when Ifumi was pretending to be dead. Justice Hummer. Lobster. Oh man. Fumi used something to move Taco's body. The weapon the killer used to murder Fumi, what was it?
Here's exactly what happened.
Please tell me I got it.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was...
Oh, a bag of chips, crisps. I thought it was referring to like how they persuaded him to help. So I thought it was like, oh, maybe she bought him food or something. Oh, this thing. Oh man. What's it with the backpack then? I don't know.
Here's exactly what
Let's
happened.
see. Dun, dun, dun.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help
Okay.
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
I liked it better when it was just a bag of crisps. Oh, right. Nice. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Hello there.
They convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit.
No, I didn't lay out my reasoning right. I need to rearrange. What do you mean? The bag of chips. It's back again. Oh, the Justice Hammer. Oh my god, I'm stupid.
Here's exactly what happened.
But which number was it?
They drugged him, knocked him out, and...
Could be any number at this point. I'm gonna be real. It could be any number. Okay, wait. You come here. Where's Justice Hammer number 3? Here.
Here's exactly what happened.
Please be right.
They drugged him.
Ah! Last try. It's Justice Hammer number 4. Where's Justice Hammer number 1? 2 is what I just had.
Here's exactly what happened.
Please be right, please be right, please be right, please be right.
They drugged him.
I have to do it all again. God damn it. No, Monokuma. Don't murder me, don't sacrifice me. That would be such a shame. Oh no. Come on now. Let me start again. Okay. No 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 no. Dun dun dun. Yasuhiro Hagakure. It's not the shot put ball. Time. I'm losing my mind. Just Hammer 3 maybe? I don't know. Something fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. Camera. Justice Hammer in the nurse's office. It's not Justice Hammer 4, it's Justice Hammer 3 action. Oh no. Something to move Taco's body, the dolly.
Here's exactly what happened.
The bag of chips was invited to kill someone, and then they killed someone. And I shook hands with the bag of crisps. Then the clock started ticking, and someone walked through the door because he smelled the crisps. And they didn't want to share the delicious food with him, so then they attacked him and killed him with, hopefully... They knocked him out, they stuffed him in a rubber just to suit to falsify their evidence. They used a certain item to do it.
Here's exactly what happened. They dropped.
Okay, we had Justice Hammer number 4. Come here. Like this.
Killer is you.
Oh? A different line? I have
Knocked
it!
him out and stuffed him into the Robo Justice suit.
That means everything should be correct, right? What was it then? I tried out every stupid Justice Hammer. I tried out every stupid Justice Hammer. I don't have Justice Hammer number 1. I don't have it. I don't have it. I simply don't have it.
The killer is you. They drugged him.
What is it? Justice Hammer. Okay. Justice Hammer number 2. They knocked him out and stuffed him in a Robo Justice suit faster. They used a certain item to do it. It's not the crystal ball.
The killer is you. They
What is it? I had the crystal ball already in the first try.
I refuse to give up yet.
Like, what? What? For real? I've had enough of your bullshit. I have had enough. I'm still standing, but I don't know for how long. Because I've been annoyed about how long this has been going on. This one. Or is it? I don't know, I have no idea. The wristwatch. Justice Hammer number 4. Then we have Is it? To falsify their evidence. Okay, the picture thing here is related to the falsify their evidence and not to the knocking out part. Okay. I think I see. The library Fumi used something to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. I don't know. I don't know what he did there. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna say Justice Hammer number 3. So I got no idea. dolly part. Where's the dolly? Here. And the murder weapon here.
The killer is you!
Now please be right, at least that one part. I'm gonna struggle at the other part now. But I think the camera should be right now.
Hifumi.
There's too many of these stupid hammers.
First, they convinced.
Right, been there, done that.
That's the murder.
Okay, now,
They
come on.
drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo Justice suit.
Yes!
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
Yeah, number 4, I knew it. Ha.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1, and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2, and an injured Hifumi, to sell us that story.
I put just Hammer 3, I'm sorry.
With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But
Yeah, no, it should be just Hammer 2 then, I guess. Okay, but where did I put that? Gimme.
here's exactly
Like this?
what happened.
Dun dun dun
So
dun
for
dun
the
dun
first
dun
fake
dun
there,
dun
they
dun
wanted to
dun.
make the second fake. This time, they planned with these 2 incidents that the suspect was increased. We fell right into the...
Come on. Yes.
While we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office.
Oh, okay, I thought he was already dead.
This was
but-
exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3
Magical girl transformation.
and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
Sure.
He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He
Autoplay.
simply
Okay.
got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared.
Oh no.
But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
You! You right here watching. Just kidding. You guys wouldn't do this. Why are you looking so angry?
Sorry, you lose.
Ha! Now you're looking like a loser.
I lost?
Yep.
When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Uh-huh.
Taiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
So, already over? Oh god. Oh god. It's gonna be horrible. I'm gonna get an F, getting expelled in the Killing Academy. A? You must be kidding me. I had to restart like 6 times, dude.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
Time for despair.
Or, no, I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
So now she's chill after having her weirdest moment before. Sweating so much.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be?
Weirdo. Gonna vote for Yasuhiro still. Hagakure, I mean. Dun, 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 dun. Haven't had this in a long time.
It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The blackened this time, the true killer who devised the whole sinking scheme was... Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro!
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder.
I'm sure she relied on his specialty. Lying.
My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then...
Then did you use, I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right to get Hifumi to act as my accomplice. I used her...
Oh! Alter ego. Right.
For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into.
Does she mean... She talk about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. I'm totally out of the loop, as usual. How sad.
In other words...
Then you're the one that stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you, alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
what? Are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
Nani?
So then...
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I'd found a use for the original camera.
For the digital camera.
I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the pictures as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to the elevator office got close to her.
You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
As for me,
The dolls. What is it? Looks like a monkey or something. Oh my god, he got like Cupid's arrow in his room, and anime figurines, and a dragon, okay. And a poster. Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh,
He did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
what?
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime, an absolute crime! Huh? I mean, he got a little crazy, but
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far.
Are you proud of yourself? It was amazing how completely he brought it. Yeah, she is proud of herself, of course. I can't express how enjoyable that was.
I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him.
Unforgivable.
I'm going to
Oh, you said the effort.
fucking kill him.
most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands.
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape, and he has made you his target.
What?
Escape, you don't mean.
Taka is going to try to kill you,
indeed.
and also he can keep her to himself.
That bastard. Bastard.
Honestly,
Can we allow him to continue these barbaric acts?
Absolutely not. How could I? She.
I swear!
I have to save her!
actually,
Then would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan.
Huh?
I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me!
see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
So why did you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. Oh no. That's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life... Yeah, but still you're the one who's getting killed now, so I wouldn't be too quick on that. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. I feel like I could cry, man.
Well,
When you were explaining your plan to Ifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead?
What she's asking is what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you'd actually let him live.
Are you okay with this?
It is simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded, he was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. Oh, so that was the one where he was talking to Hina. And you really believed that? Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was... No, wait! He didn't play along with this because he said her name. That was when he was really dying. While you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly right up until the moment of his death.
so in the end,
So you had planned to kill him all along.
But of course, there would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
don't be mean.
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the shrill of the hand. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take these things this far? Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been to escape.
But
All along you've been saying, oh, we have to accept living here.
You little bitch!
Obviously, that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else here.
You little bitch!
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream.
What was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle.
Castle? For real? Oh my god. Okay.
And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers/bodyguards.
Oh, her hair looks nice.
I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of
This is
decadence.
fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That was what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel
do
nothing.
you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unreviled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious.
That's why you're not scared.
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know I could be reincarnated. If I had a choice then.
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey.
I just get executed again. Celeste smiled, and then, when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Are you all done? Okay then, let's get rolling! The black and disturb the peas, they must pay the price!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Been so long since we've seen an execution. Let's go.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What?
Oh, alter ego.
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then... Take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Oh. Celeste has been found guilty. The time for the punishment. Let's see what happens. She's still smiling. And she's getting burned like a witch. Oh my god. How fitting. Mr. Monokuma's. The burning of the Versailles witch. Yeah, it feels just as hot as in my room, probably. For real. Oh, he's getting a fire truck to save her. Look how polite. Oh no, he's gonna crush her with it, isn't he? Oh yeah. What a weird execution. Random. How very random. But I just realized, so far, I wasn't sad during any execution because no one I liked has died. Then I remembered I don't really care too much about anyone from the first game. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and...
Isn't it just awful? Someone could have cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
Extreme! You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, and here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided.
Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give me the rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
What?
Oh, what's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your questions if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh. How exciting.
Oh man, oh jeez, what do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it.
What was that just now? You mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kinda awkward. I think it's about time I get out of here.
Well,
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later.
See ya!
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Oh man! Welcome to my life, for real. Although it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but... what's that key that Celeste gave you?
so...
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers. What? Then that means...
Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey. I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea.
And... we left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
I'm going to go alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
why exactly are you going alone?
So...
Do you even have to ask?
As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still a risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please, let me go. I want to have a alone time with Kyoko. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us. Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
Well,
Then it's up to you now.
Guys, it's up to us. In the next episode of Danganronpa, we finally finish this chapter, I think. So see you in the next video. Until then, Shazam. Bye-bye.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.